So welcome to another tutorial. This one is one that I've been wanting to do for a while, and that is basically how do you create Voronoi patterns in SketchUp. So first thing we're going to do is we need to download some draw points plugin, and we can just start sketching points. And so Voronoi diagrams are great also for like creating pebble walkways, all kinds of lattice work kinds of things, interesting walls and textures. So here what I'm doing is I'm just drawing a bunch of different little points. I'm building my own point cloud. Once I've done that, I want to download the Voronoi Iconic Curve plugin. I'll use the triangle points version first, which is one of TIG's plugins, and then I'll use Voronoi XY on top of that. And so you can see it creates my Voronoi, and what I need to do now is I'm going to basically hide the oops, well hold on, let's interrupt this because I want to talk about why it works sometimes and why it doesn't work other times. So sometimes when you triangulate points, you look at this pattern, and when you see this particular pattern, you notice on the left it's kind of all cramped up, very, very tight there. And so when you run the Voronoi XY plugin, you'll see that it doesn't really actually work correctly. So what you got to do is just paste back in the point cloud, and we need to actually start to move these points around, move them around so that they can be farther away from each other and get less bunched up on the left side that we saw earlier. And by moving these around and kind of keeping them equidistant, we're going to get a nicer, kind of a nicer pattern. So I'm just using the move tool, clicking and dragging as I move these around. Once I'm done, I can select them all, and I'll go back in and I'll say, okay, let's triangulate them first. And we have that group triangulation, that group. And once we've done that, then we can go in and we can say, let's create the Voronoi XY, and see that works very much nicer. So I'll go back to the regularly scheduled part of this. So now this is where we left it. We hid the group, and we've